Hey there guys, I'm just going to go ahead and do a review on the new Toyota Tundra 2016 TRD Pro. I just bought this vehicle a couple days ago, put a couple hundred miles on it, brand new. Decided I wanted to do a review on it because most of the reviews on YouTube I noticed were mainly from dealerships, and it was you know, they're telling you everything about the truck that you want to hear, and I figured I'd give an honest user review about it. Ultimately, I really do love the truck. I needed something with a little bit more power. I was driving a 2007 Toyota Tacoma double cab, which is a V6. So this here is the 5.7 liter V8 that Toyota makes for their Tundra. And you know, the TRD Pros, I believe they have the SR5 edition, they have the Platinum edition, and they also have Limited, and then they have the TRD Pro. The TRD Pro is a little more rare of the models. I found the opportunity to buy. I got a good deal on it, so I jumped on it right away. But let's just talk about some of the unique features that I really like. So the TRD Pro, it does come with the different grille, so with the full Toyota emblem on it. Really like the Toyota grille. I believe those can be swapped out on different models of Tundras. Also, actually comes with the TRD wheels. So I think these are 18-inch wheels with Michelin tires. So I plan on changing these tires out, but overall pretty smooth ride. Down here you'll have the actual TRD suspension, coilover suspension, and if I can get on the camera, you'll be able to see the actual Bilstein shocks and reservoirs, so it keeps it kind of cool during if you're going off-road, and keeps the suspension a lot cooler. So again, these suspension can be added to any TRD, or I'm sorry, any Toyota Tundra model. It also came with dual exhaust. So I have the TRD dual exhaust here. Here's one here on the driver's side. We'll move over here to the passenger side as well. There's the passenger side. So really nice sounding exhaust. It not too overly loud like some of the Borla Flowmasters that you might be used to hearing. And if you're familiar with the TRD sound, it's a good, clean, throaty sound, and you can, within the cab, it's not too bad. So let's take a look at some additional features within inside the truck. Go ahead and close the door, kind of get a little better sound in here. So the insides with the TRD Pro, you're going to get embroidered leather seats. So you can kind of see there, it has a TRD Pro embroidered in on there, kind of a nice little feature, along with the stitching as well. Kind of gives a good aesthetic view to the inside of the truck. Again, I'm coming from an 07 Tacoma, so the dashboard and the different steering wheel controls and stereo are a lot different from the Tacoma to this. So I'm very excited to have a newer interface, as far as the internals go with the stereo. Your steering wheel column, or your steering wheel controls, are pretty basic controls. And you'll also have down here in the bottom left corner a little panel that allows you to change the mirrors, typical Toyota location for those. You also have the button so that you can actually roll down the rear window that Tundra's been kind of known for with their trucks. Kind of a nice feature when it's nice outside and you want a little extra circulation in here. So that back window. Let's go ahead and turn the truck on real quick. So also one of the TRD Pro does come with a trailer brake output. If you are towing a trailer and you want to change the gain or the type of trailer you have, I do tow a 2015 Polaris RZR, so that was the big reason why I got this truck, was the ability to be able to tow, without, with a little bit extra power and things like that. The Tacoma wasn't really doing too much for me. I mean, it would get me where I needed to go in some places, but going up any hills, it was kind of struggling a little bit. So here's the interface of the stereo. I won't do too much here on this. It's pretty self-explanatory. A lot of the Toyotas are very similar with the interface, but it's very quick. So if, like, right now I'm in Bluetooth audio, if I want to jump over to satellite, it's got a fairly quick interface. From what I've been told, or what I was reading online, that they've put a new processor in these things to give them a little bit more speed. And if I want to change the sound on there, I can jump back here and options if you want to pull any additional information. I don't have any more on here for this XM radio, but as far as your apps are concerned, you have your different apps that you can scroll through. let's see. So if we want to look at, you know, Yelp or Pandora, Open Table feeds off of your Bluetooth headphone, or I'm sorry, your Bluetooth phone, and when you have it hooked up via Bluetooth, it'll use the internet from your phone to run these applications on some of them. So kind of a nice feature, so you're not sitting there playing with your phone while you're driving. So also the console, you know, big difference for me with the Tundra. If you're familiar with Tundras, this isn't a big thing for you, but me having a console that's pretty massive, so this thing's pretty large. It also has the TRD Pro badged on there, and then you'll also get with the TRD Pro version an upgraded shift knob. You can see here's the TRD right there, embroidered in there. It's a little like kind of leather on top. Let's go ahead and take a look in the back seats. This is the Crew Max edition. They believe they do make like a double cab or access cab version as well. We'll go ahead and shut the truck off for now. So here's the access cab. So my front driver's seat is set up. I'm almost about 6 foot tall. So I have it set up currently how I like to drive it. Pretty average. I don't go too far back or too far forward, but I'm about 6 feet tall. Look at this knee room I got, quite a bit. So my son, he's almost 4 years old. He's got his car seat back here, and it's kind of nice. He has plenty of leg space for him so that he's able to stretch his legs out. One thing I really wish that this truck would have had is a dedicated fan control for the air conditioning and heating unit. Right now it pulls off the main unit up front, but you know, if you're used to not having that, it's not, you're probably not a big deal for you. But for me, living in the Arizona heat, it's kind of nice if you can regulate the fan speed back here. So, you know, different from the front. Kind of wish they would have had that. I did get all-weather mats here that came with mine. They do come with a TRD Pro carpeted mat for the front and the back Crew Max. I didn't put them in just because I do go off-road, and these all-weather ones are a little easier to wash out, and if I get rocks or mud or anything like that, I can just pretty much wipe them clean. One thing I did want to point out that I would probably say is the biggest disappointment of this truck. I'd imagine they'll probably do it in another year version, maybe 2017 or beyond, but with a Crew Max like this, with this size, there's no storage. So usually, like on my Tacoma, I had storage underneath my rear bench seat. Now, let's pull this up. There's no storage at all. So that was one of the biggest disappointments of this truck. I just felt that, you know, a truck this size, for how much they cost, that you'd get a little bit more storage. Now, there are some aftermarket companies that will actually do this for you, whether you go to like a local car shop or fabrication shop, or even I think there's some companies online that actually will sell you the templated pieces so that you can cut into this floorboard and install them yourself. I think they have like 3 different bays of plastic bins that you can just put stuff in and close the seat over it, and they also make aluminum ones that actually lock on the top. So I mean, it's nice that they have the opportunity to have another company do that. I just really thought Toyota would have stepped up here and put some storage in this thing. I mean, with this size of truck and you know, having the ability to tow and things like that, I keep a lot of ratchet straps and bungee straps in my truck and jumper cables and things like that. I really thought that they'd do a little bit better job with the storage on this thing. So, and let's see, one more other thing, this is kind of my own fault, was I didn't do a bedliner. I didn't get a bedliner in my truck. Again, the TRD Pro is a rare edition, and I feel that any truck you buy these days should come with a bedliner in it, whether it's a spray-in or plastic. It doesn't necessarily matter for me, but so I am getting one installed here in a couple days, but I just thought that was a little surprising. Here's your backup camera right here, kind of next to the handle. It does have the assist gate, so when you open it and let go, it closes down slowly so you don't slam your fingers or take out any body parts. So yeah, I was hoping really for that. That bedliner in there. That would have been kind of nice. So here's your tow package down here at the bottom with your dual connectors that you had depending on what type of trailer you have. So overall, I really do like the truck. Has a lot more power. The dual exhaust makes a nice little sound to it, and the suspension is great. I haven't taken it fully off-road yet, but I plan on eventually. I do have my Razor for that. Here's that over there. But yeah, having this thing, this 4-seater is a pretty big beast, so having a bigger truck like this, other than Tacoma, will be a lot nicer to tow. So I plan on making some trips up to Moab and to Denver, and going up those mountains will be will be a lot easier with this truck. So so yeah, I really enjoy it. I think that that's a fantastic truck. I buy Toyota not just for you know, all the internal electronic components that it has. I mean, it doesn't have as much compared to some of your other competitors, but you know, I drove my Toyota Tacoma, had it for almost 10 years, and thing was solid. I never once had to take it in. Did all my tire rotations, brake changes, oil changes myself, but other than that, as far as engine components, everything, I've owned 5 Toyotas in my lifetime. My wife drives a 2013 4Runner, so I'm obviously a big fan. But again, I think Toyota did a really good job with this 2016 Tundra. I just would have liked to see, you know, come with a Bedliner by default, in addition to, you know, maybe a little bit more storage space inside. So let's go ahead and take a look real quick at the exhaust. If you're curious what the exhaust sounds like, we'll go ahead and just give it a little test drum here. So yeah, there's the exhaust for you. Hope that helps clarify if you're looking to buy one of these trucks. Again, you know, very solid truck. Just would be nice maybe next year they'll hopefully add some additional features. Doesn't help me much now, but again, I wanted to give you guys just a review from a user perspective. So I didn't see too many of them online that were from actual customer drivers. So you know, again, you know, if you want the TRD Pro, jump on it. I don't think any of the Tundras are a very bad choice to have, with gas prices being relatively low now for right now, and it'll be nice to have. I don't drive a lot, so I work from home, so traveling in the vehicle every single day I won't be using the truck as often, but overall, sweet to jump up from a Tacoma to this. So hope you guys have a great day and enjoy.